Exactly.
Okay, we got a guest, right?
We do.
Yeah.
We have
Who's
a guest. Yes. So we actually have a really fun guest, Director Ken Feinberg, and I'm really excited about this one because I got to go on set last week and take a look at his brand new film. And we've got some great footage for you, but it is really, really exciting. And this one, I'll actually let Ken tell you all about it because he's about to come up here in just a second,
Hi.
which
Hey,
I love.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Good, good. Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
All right. Well, Ken, tell us a little bit about your movie and what we're seeing here on the screen.
This is a movie called The 60-Year Detour. And it's about a guy who's looking back on his life and thinking about the mistakes that he made, all the bridges that he burned, and he reframes it and he realizes that the mistakes were actually the real path. And so a lot of times we ask ourselves, are we on the wrong road? And then we look back, that's the road we had to take to get where we are now.
What a message.
Now, what I really love about this film is that it's actually filmed in 3 different locations. Tell us
Actually,
about that.
5.
Oh, 5. Excuse me, 5.
3 continents. So when I set out to write this film, I was like, I want to include my filmmaker friends. Like, why can't I do something creative with my filmmaker friends around the globe? So I wrote this little story, and my friends in Milan, Italy, Giacomo Arrigani is a Golden Globe Award-winning director in Italy, said he'll do a piece, and my friend in Kat Hawks out of New Zealand said she'll send a piece, and Craig Tallis is in Hollywood, he's going to do a piece. So all my friends from years and years of being in this business, like, yeah, let's get together and make this little film about the journey. And so he's in Milan in the 1980s, he's in New York in the 1990s, he's in Hollywood in the 2000s, he's in the Deep South in the 2010s, and he ends up in New Zealand.
How cool. Wow.
That is really, really neat. Now, when I got to go on set, we were filming the Atlanta piece here, but it's actually not really Atlanta.
No, we're filming New York for Atlanta. So I wanted to get a filmmaker friend in New York to film New York, but they were all busy. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to film New York here in Atlanta. So my production designer, Barbara Desmond, had this beautiful place, floor-to-ceiling glass windows, and the editor's like, we can put New York skyline in the windows. Like, okay. And we dressed this scene up, and we shot this. We shot it last week, and it looks beautiful. And then Barbara went to New York last week, and she shot some coverage around New York City. So we're going to have, put it all together. It's going to look like New York in the 1990s, shot here in Atlanta.
That's awesome.
That. Now, what's really cool about Ken is that, Ken, you've shot between 100 and 200 movies, right?
Yes.
If I'm remembering correctly.
That's correct.
Like a ton of movies.
Way.
And what you said, like the majority of them have been filmed right here in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm an Atlanta native, and I was a walk-on at Georgia back in the day.
Oh my goodness.
So it was great to meet
What
Jake
a fun
Fromm.
fact, yeah.
And then I went to New York and LA. I was an actor on Star Trek and Buffy and Charmed. I played the big alien captain and the biker and the demon.
Oh my goodness, you're an interesting guy.
And then after so many years of that, I came back to Atlanta, opened an acting studio, started training young actors and producing films. And I made films for the young actors to get experience. And some of my actors have grown up to be Storm Reed and Madison Thompson and SAG Award winners and Emmy Award winners and things like that. And I was actually here 10 years ago with a movie called Santa's Boot Camp that starred 70 kids and Eric Roberts.
Oh my goodness.
So excited.
Wow, what a resume you have. That's pretty wild.
Thank you.
That is. Okay, how can we watch the film? Get to see the project?
Well, we got to finish it first. We're still in production.
Okay, how much longer you got?
Well, we always taking a detour, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have it done here in the next couple of months.
Okay.
So when we finish it, I'll come back and we'll have a screening or something. I'll show you something.
Yeah, very cool. I mean, I can tell you poured your heart and soul into this. Yeah.
Well,
it looks beautiful.
I said if I'm going to make a film, I want it to be fun. And I can't tell you how many people came up to me on set and said, I forgot how fun filmmaking can be. Because for me, I'm at the age like, if it's not going to be fun, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
So I have to bring an air to the set. Everybody's calm. We know we're going to get it done.
Right.
No stress. Everybody's being creative, and we're all talking. She was there.
I was, and it really was a great environment. I loved how everyone was very chill, but it was still very professional. And I got to interview some of the cast members and crew members, the set designer, and I asked them what made you continue to come back and film with Ken. And they said that just the environment that he creates is, I'm going to brag on you here for a little bit, but people will come back time after time and project after project because of how the director sets the tone. And so that was just kind of the consistent consensus between all the cast members and crew members, was that they were very excited to be on set.
Speaks highly of you. Yeah,
Thank you.
Certainly so.
And I'm a big proponent of Atlanta-born creative activity, like writers and directors here in Atlanta, and producing local stories from people here, not waiting for them to come in from out of town.
Absolutely.
I love this. What a fun spotlight today. Ken Feinberg hanging with us. You're always welcome back here at Good Day, Ken.
Well, thank you. I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, same time tomorrow. We'll do it then. Tess, thanks for bringing him along.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
And for telling us about all of the gigs that you can possibly be a part of. So you can follow Tess on social media at Casting Call with Tess Hammock, and there you'll find the latest casting call announcements. You can also head to our website, fox5atlanta.com, and look under the Good Day section.